On this episode of Garage Science, Bob and I, please forgive me, got it right, we're going to be looking at Newton's first law. We're going to look at all three laws, but the first time we should look at the first law because it's first. We got that established. An object at rest will remain at rest, and an object moving at a constant velocity will continue moving at a constant velocity, and then, there it is, unless it is acted upon by an unbalanced force. Now that's usually gravity, friction, a bridge abutment, things like that. Okay? And this law is also sometimes called the law of inertia. Okay? What a cool word. Now, so what is inertia? That's a good question. It's almost as good as why is there toilet tissue hanging there? Because it has inertia. Okay. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist a change in motion. An object's inertia depends on its mass. Okay? So the more the mass, the more the inertia, and the other way around. So back to the toilet tissue. That is your first, probably your very first time you understood inertia. Because when you were a little kid, you grabbed this and you went, blah, 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 and you went tearing off down through the hallway, blah, 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 right? And then somebody of a higher authority came along and said, no, son or daughter, my precious little person, this is not the intended purpose. And they showed you that, yes, if you grab it, you can run down the hall and get pretty far too, with a whole thing like that. But, no pun intended there. If you just give it an impulse, it breaks right off. And why does it break off? Why can you go like this for a good while? Why won't that thing stay where it belongs? Okay? And then, but you can give it an impulse and it snaps right off because of inertia. Now, so you don't get in trouble with trying that trick again. Okay? I'll show you another thing you can do. Now, this is probably scientific here. You got to find yourself a scientific cup and a scientific index card and a scientific clothespin. And you put it on top like that, all right? And then you hold it. It doesn't matter what hand you hold it with. Just hold it with one of them. Hold it like that, and you give it an impulse. And look at that. It stays there. Why? Because it has inertia, okay? That's why. Now, we have a couple other little demonstrations to show you with inertia, and we have to set them up, though. So give us a minute. So give us a minute to get those set up. Here we go. No, you can't run down the hall with it, Bob. Here's some inertia projects that we thought you would really enjoy, Bob and I. Looks nice, Bob. Yeah. Okay, anyway, these are things you're trying out. Now, this is not. This is one I bought, and it works fine. It works just peachy. See? Ta-da! But that's not much fun because you really didn't build it yourself. Okay? So, again, like I showed you up front there, cup, index card, hold it tight, give it an impulse, and there it is, huh? Now, that's a lot of fun. We're going to show you another thing you can do. It's pretty simple. You take an index card, you make a circle. I just used a cap here, drew around that, cut it out, taped a little piece of string to it, and it turns out looking like this. Okay? Now, you can do a lot of things with that. First thing you do is you put a coin on it, a penny. That way, if you lose it, you're not losing your whole life savings. Put that on there like that. And please, Lord, let it work. Ha! Look at that, would you? Yeah. Then you get a little more challenging. Go like this. A little more challenging. Come on, get it on there. Ha! Look at that. Ah, yeah. Now, the next thing I want to show you, you need a volunteer. Thanks for volunteering, Bob. Now, he loves this. Anyway, if you put it on like that, on your nose, on your beak, look at that. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Now, let's try something else. Here, rest assured, Bob, we have your best interests at heart. Okay? Now look at this. Put that on there. I would start with my big toe, and then, look at that. Okay, so, now, stop with those two appendages, okay? And when you do the one up here, please, 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 please listen. Safety factor, keep your mouth shut. Because if not, the coin could fall right in your mouth, and then really bad things could happen. So we're not here for that kind of fun and games. So don't do that. Thank you, Bob, for helping out. We're going to go up front here and show you a couple more, but you need to be a little closer for them. Okay. You get up now, Bob. Bob, you get up now. As you can see here, we have a milk bottle, and we have an embroidery hoop, which is a wooden hoop. We're going to put an Abe on top of there. All right. And I'm going to try to hit the hoop so I can get the hoop out underneath and have the coin drop straight down because it has inertia. There we go. Wasn't that fun? All right, we'll set up another thing for you here. Well, we've added another level here. We just put the clothespin on top instead of the coin. Let's see how this one works out. Yeah! Woohoo! Only 75 tries. All right. We have one more thing to show you, but we'll set that up in a little bit here. If you have an awful lot of patience, you can always try this. How's that for a miracle? And this time, let's do it in slow motion. What Bob and I have set up here for you is an experiment in inertia. Or it's just a giant disaster. We have 3 drinking glasses, a pie plate, and 3 identical cylinders. And I have some eggs, which are raw eggs, okay? We're just going to place them up on top here like this. Okay. They should be directly over top of the middle of those. We'll see. And the idea is to take a broom, put your foot on it, so that you've got a lot of spring in that broom, a lot of spring in that broom. And then you put your foot on it, and then you pull it back so that it hits right on that corner there. And woohoo! I don't know, Bob. I have a lot less faith in myself than I do in a lot of other people. It's slippering. It's not staying where it belongs. Stay. Come on, broom. Broom, we need this to work perfectly. All right, let's try it. Yes. Oh, Bob, we're going out for Chinese. Oh, this is amazing. As soon as they lift the red, green, purple thing. Look at that. See? Inertia. It works. All right, Bob, let's do it. Let's clean this up.